Buongiorno everyone. Bournemouth away tomorrow. Traditional Saturday 3 o'clock kick-off time. Lovely stuff. George's going to be down there doing a vlog for it. I didn't quite fancy that 5-6 hour train, to be honest with you. So, longest trip that you can do in the Premier League. If we had plenty of money and this is our full-time jobs, we would be down there. But unfortunately we're not. Going down to Bournemouth. I'll rule with Bournemouth. Let me know in the comments what you think it is. But I'm going Bournemouth. Bournemouth are a tricky side. Very hit and miss. One week they'll score a few goals and get a comfort win. The next week they'll get beat 1 or 2-0. Hard to call. But they do have some good, dangerous players. The likes of Callum Wilson, who's just got another England call-up. He'll be buzzing off that. I'm hearing Fraser might be out, so that'll be a big bonus. But they've got Brooks, the Pro-Evo generic player Brooks. He looks like a really good player. Ex-Magpie Dan Gosling, he's been ruled out. And you've got to remember the likes of Bournemouth. I'm mixing it up, yeah. Bournemouth. Just whatever comes it. Who gives a fuck? Nathan Ake, 30 million. Must be out of that. We do ranting and raving over Almiron, 22 million. They're just splashing out 30 million on defence for a crease. Dominic Solanke, the two were linked with him before. Bournemouth signed him. Haven't really seen him do anything. What was he? 18, 20 million as well. But they are a really good side. I'm a big fan of Eddie Howe. I think he tries to play football the right way. They're a great club, Bournemouth, you know. Down there, the progression that they've done coming from the lower leagues, and you know, the tiny ground's mental, like it's mad. When we're in the McLaren days, when we won actually, and Jose Perez scored then, and I'm going to back him to score again this weekend. Big Renty's big tip, Perez and Wilson both to score, but I'm going to go for a repeat of the score last season, which was 2-2. Hopefully we don't blow 2-0 this time, but you know, it comes in roundabouts, you know, swings in roundabouts. Everton will tell you all about that last week. The Newcastle players should still be on a massive buzz after we came from 2-0 down to beat them 3-2. Huge momentum going to that. I've seen a few of the players like Almiron that have been just sorting it up in Paris with the missus. Rafa probably give them a couple of days off as a reward. I'm fine with that. As long as they've been training hard the last few days and we're going to Bournemouth. It's another huge game though, because if you imagine if Newcastle didn't do that great comeback, how close it would be down the bottom. It still is really close. But obviously us winning helped a lot because all the other teams around us won. Especially Cardiff winning at home, that was a must-win game for them. They did that. It's going to go probably to the wire or very close. But hopefully Newcastle keep on doing what they do best in the Premier League, which is strong finishes and what Rafa is renowned for. In where last season would strung the wins together and end up finishing 10th. Very plausible this time round. Bournemouth are 1 place above us, 3 points above us. So if we beat them, we could climb up to 12th. But as long as we avoid relegation is the main thing. And a point away tomorrow would be a good result. I think I'd happily take that. I'd take a point now if you offered us it, I would, because like I say, I think Bournemouth can be a dangerous side, tricky side. Just depends which one of them turns up, because they're very hit and miss. Which Newcastle side will turn up? Lascelles is touch and go. Not sure if he's going to be fit. Obviously Longstaff's ruled out for this season. Fabian Shaw will be a huge miss because he's picked up too many yellow cards now, so he misses that one. Probably see Federico Fernandez brought back in. Or Paul Dummett. Nobody knows what's going to happen yet. Is it going to be the 5 at the back, or is it going to be 4, where Dummett will come in at left back, and then Fernandez in Lejeune or Lascelles Lejeune with Yedlin at right back. Maybe Richie reverts to right mid against his former side, and hopefully Shelby starts for me. Like, Shelby's got to start. He was a game changer. I said he would be. I said he should have started. Came out against Everton, totally made the difference. So whether he starts or not, wait and see. I think he probably will. I think we'll maybe see Shelby and Hayden in the middle, with probably Almiron outside on the left, and then maybe, you know, Perez and Rondon up there. Or see, I like the idea what I did on FIFA on the PlayStation Predicts. If you haven't seen that, check it out. That was a 4-3-2-1. Or even a 4-3-1-2, where you rather have Almiron in the number 10 playing behind Perez and Rondon, or Perez and Almiron playing behind Rondon, with a middle 3 of Shelby, Diarmé and Hayden. But Rafa, I've never really seen him do that formation, so I can't imagine him picking up on Renty's tips yet. Anyways, I'm going to apply for that fucking job. I'm coming for that job at St James's now at the training ground, the academy coach, because these youngins, you know, Roberts, Sorensen, that didn't even get a game out on loan, so Newcastle are trying to look for a loan recruit person. Fuck, that's what it is, but the job was put out there on the Chronicle, where Newcastle are trying to recruit someone to improve the loan, the way Newcastle loan players basically, and the impact they're having, try and bring the youth through. So yeah, quite fancy that job actually, yeah. Some Dana. Honestly, I didn't think I'd say it, but I've just really turned on how much I'm liking Perez now. He has got a lot of grief on this channel over the years, and rightly so, because some games he does look piss poor, some games he does look uninterested, some games he just fouls out and does fuck all and whinges his tits off for 90 minutes, and you just think, you're winding me up, yeah, like, and he gets in on goal and he takes ages to have a shot. He's better when it's just like an instant reaction, but as I said in the PlayStation Predicts there, that Perez was brought in from Spain as like a number 9, as like a Michael Owen type player, off the shoulder. He was never a number 10, which he was being deployed at Newcastle and the Rafa. He's never a winger, which he gets played out on all the time in that right wing. So he does play better. 2 up top could be a shout, especially away from home. Just fucking lump it up to Rondon, flick ons to Perez, or vice versa, like they did for the first goal, for Rondon's goal against Everton. That would be good to see. You know, traditional 4-4-2, I think it could definitely work with little and large up top, but we also don't want to just push Almiron out there, because again, playing them out of positions knee good. Almiron came as a solid number 10, as that playmaker in the middle. He's never really had a chance to do that at Newcastle yet. He's always been on the left wing. So it'll be interesting to see what Rafa does. But for the game, I am going to go for a draw. I'll go for a repeat of that 2-2 that we had at the Vitality last year. I hope 2-1 or something would be nice, like, but I think there could be goals in this one. I really do, because I think Rafa might hopefully let them loose a little bit, or would he do an away day a bit tighter? But ever since Almiron's came in, he's let the shackles off a little bit, hasn't he? So hopefully he does that. We can go for it a bit more. Whereas if we had got beat last week, maybe Rafa would have set out for a draw. I think now you can maybe let them go for the win. Although, like I said, I'd take a draw. And Bournemouth, they're in that position where they're probably safe. They're only 3 points above us, like. So a few bad results could drop them in it, but Eddie Howe likes to let his team play, doesn't he? So at home as well, probably put on a show. I think there'll be a few goals. Let's see, I'll go for a 2-2 draw. Let us know what you think in the comments below, the score and what team will be picked. It's hard to pick the formation after this one, depending on who's in and who's out. And happy Friday, everyone. Enjoy yourself.